Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hunter Round 4 as we are playing with the Kaiserreich mod as the Russian Republic. Alright, so you'll notice that I have set up our armies here a little bit different, got them all training up, gave them field marshals, or we did have a field marshal here. Looks like he got, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, this is going to be Anton here. He's going to be our defensive field marshal. So essentially the armies that are going to be focusing more on defense, while our leader, Vrangel, is going to be our offensive one, since remember we did lose Markov, I think it was. No, it wasn't Markov. God, I don't know. But we had another field marshal that was appointed to this position. And I want to say Markov, but I don't think it was him. What we're going to do is have this be our offensive one. Under Vrangel. He wasn't as good as that one that we lost, but that's okay. And so these guys will be set up based on whether they're going to be on offense or defense. Now, we are not quite ready. I'm looking at our numbers here, guys, and we are not there yet. I did, move all the troops that were training here. They can train in their armies, or on the line, I should say. And I still feel like we just don't have the numbers yet, guys. We're still a little bit short. However, I don't want to wait too long because, I look at this. I mean, the British have an invasion. They'll probably defeat it because they don't have a port. This is an invasion by Canada. So they'll probably defeat it, but maybe not. They could end up getting one of these two ports that are right here if those aren't defended. And then after that, it could be the end of Britain. France is about to lose Paris. They're not doing well. The Italians are in a bit of trouble. So what I've done, guys, is we're going to try and send them volunteers if they'll accept them. We will send France and Italy volunteers. We won't send the British because that's 9 divisions over here to people who are technically our enemies. So we'll wait. Let's go ahead and just send these 2 volunteers. So we're going to send these 3 here to France. It does look like they are willing to accept. And then with the Italians, we will send the other 3 divisions. If I can find them here. Here we go. So we'll send the Italians. Oh, it looks like we can only send 2 to them. Okay, I didn't see that before. So in that case, we could, of course, have them go somewhere else. For right now, we're just going to throw this into its own little separate army. Yeah, because then we could just give the British like 1 or 2 divisions, just enough to kind of help out against the invasions. They don't really need a full 3. So yeah, let's go ahead and send the Italians these 2. That's going to make it a little bit harder for us to really have any kind of effect here. Now with the British, I don't know if we'll need to, but again, I don't really want them being pushed back in the sea, so maybe we could do just 2 divisions, and that might be enough. And just kind of we'll send one of these credier ones, I suppose, that aren't fully trained here. And then we'll have to get a commander. I wasn't going to send the British any, but yeah, well, why not? Why not? So which guy do we want to give them? Now there is training that you always got to keep in mind. We could go ahead and give him. Oh, nice. I'm getting the motorized here, so it probably won't give them this guy. He'd be better in charge of some tanks that have motorized in them. Let's do. I think we're gonna do this guy here. We don't really want any of these, but yeah, I think we're gonna do this guy. All right, excellent. And then we'll send him off to the British. Maybe we'll change up his color here. Yeah, just trying to make him look a little bit different. Maybe do like some weird looking color here. I don't know what that is, but that's what it's going to be. All right, so we'll send him off that just because we couldn't send the Italians as much as I had initially intended to. We could send them 3, but we're only going to send them 2. All right, excellent. So that will be a total of 7 divisions going off to technically countries that are kind of our enemies, but they're the enemies of our enemy. And the enemy, my enemy, is my friend. That's the way I'm looking at this. So we're trying to keep them in the war longer so we have more time to prepare. And so what we're going to be doing is building some fortifications in all of the areas that we're not going to advance initially because we're just not going to have the troop numbers. We're going to really have to focus our attacks in areas where we can win. So we should build forts up along the line here. I know we need more military factories, but the war is going to be starting and we don't have the numbers that we need yet. So I think we'll get a coastal fort right there. I don't know if we're going to build up along here because I was planning on putting like double the divisions on this front. Let's start up here. Not here because this is where we're going to be advancing into their territory. But right up along here, I think is where we'll attempt to get these land forts going. Now, of course, we could set this up where it's more like, and we'll just go up to level 2, just a little bonus. We could set this up where we utilize the terrain, but there's really nothing here, guys. Now, we will abandon a few areas. Like, we might abandon, yeah, that province right there. That makes sense. Oops. Damn it. Yeah, damn it. Alright, so let's go back to land forts here. So yeah, we want to keep that one. We could always pull back to here as well. That really doesn't have any effect, though, so might as well keep the province. Alright, so we'll go here, here, although I almost want to give up on that one, instead come over to this one. Yeah, I think we might do that. Yeah, I think that's better. Although that might result in an extra problem. We'll defend that one. That's fine. Alright, so yeah, just gotta build up these fortifications across the line. It's gonna take a long time, and level 2s build pretty quick. But overall, it's still gonna take a while. We could, of course, abandon these two. Try and reduce, again, just trying to reduce the number of places we have to build and the number of places we have to defend as well. And then we could easily pull this back as well. So that'd be a good place to do that. Alright, in these places here, we get the river bonus. And then right here. I'm not sure if we'll build up around this way just yet, guys. Let's see how long this takes to get through these. Now, those level 2 fortifications are pretty quick to build. And then we're going to pull this back like so. Not defend those 2 provinces. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, I like that. So we'll let them move around and do their dang thing. And I did move the planes also. I moved them on over to here. Since that would be the place where we would attempt to advance on. Everybody's going to allow these volunteers, of course. They're desperate for assistance. And they will get there. Let's just take a look. 11th of June. So on the 11th of June, we'll be controlling divisions in 3 different countries. But again, I think that this can really help here. We got the improved artillery upgrade. Yeah, like look at the Germans. They just launched a major offensive right there. So we got the improved artillery upgrade. Let's go ahead and get again something that would probably give us a passive bonus. What do we have in these infantry divisions? I know we have something here. We have the anti-air. Okay, so we might want to get the anti-air. Let's see if there's anything else that might give us a better passive bonus that might be a little bit more helpful. Perhaps the mountain infantry, though, there's a research bonus for those, so we should probably wait to get that. Of course, can continue upgrading those. We do have the ahead of time penalty here, so we should get these. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's go after the light tanks first, since we actually have those out there. We have 2 ahead of time penalties reductions, so we can get both of them. So yeah, we'll utilize that. We haven't designed the medium tanks just yet, because I'm trying to fix all of our equipment issues in other areas first before we do so. You know, just trying to fix some of these problems here with the divisions that are actually on the front. You know, the ones that will actually be fighting. Could further reduce the support equipment, I guess we will. And that allows us to also put more into medium tanks, start getting those built out. We'll keep the motorized going for now. I see us using those. Do we ever get the mechanized? Are we researching that at least? I don't know. Might need to look at that. Need more planes, of course. But the light tanks is definitely where we're shortest right now. So go ahead and get the light tanks going. How are we doing on infantry equipment? We have 7.5 thousand. We'll burn through that really quick. I think we should get some more infantry equipment with any new factories that we get. All right, excellent. So about a week here, and then we'll have all our troops there, and then we'll see how this ends up going. It's just the map looked really weird to me for a minute there. Paris is still held, but yeah, you can see that they're pushing forward here. Our troops are definitely going to be needed. And we did get these passive bonuses. We are getting the mechanized, by the way. I asked about that, and it seems we are getting it. We could continue down the air doctrines. Just try and help our troops out from the sky as best as possible. I think we're going to be vastly outnumbered. Oops, damn it. I keep on clicking on stuff like crazy. I think we're going to be vastly outnumbered in the air, and I don't think there's going to be any way around that. So having our planes be better, I suppose, would be useful. Try and improve them some. So let's go after the air. Yeah, that's what we want. Air superiority mission efficiency. So we're going to grab that for now. Okay, so one more day. There we go. So we got all our troops over there. We won't be able to give them field marshals, but that's okay. They have their generals. So let's go ahead and turn this down some, since we're going to be commanding troops in 3 areas and see if we can't help out in this conflict. Wow. Yeah, this doesn't look good, guys. Does not look good. So where are the fortifications up along here? It doesn't look like they're winning here. What we really need to do is push them back up along here. And again, the same thing we did when we were in America, focus on cutting troops off without getting ourselves cut off, of course. So here into this way would be one potential option, but man, this does not look good. Yeah, I'm glad we come to help them out, because they look like they're not in a good position. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna place these troops over here, and then try and cut off troops up along here. And the reason why we're gonna go from this way instead of this way is just because of that fortification right there. We'll try and break through here, and maybe we even can go around this way. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Well, they look like they got a lot of troops there, so we might not even be all that effective, all that helpful. We'll try our best, see what we can do. So with the Italians, well, let's go ahead and start with attacking here. We'll get this wrapped up, and we should probably get them a front and all that good stuff. All right, so let's go and attack those guys. See if we can't push them back into the sea. Yeah, they got all kinds of invasions going. They got a lot of problems, the Italians do. Looks like the British have some issues too, so let's go and help out. They have a port. Damn it. Oh no. They got a port. All right, so yeah, we've got to help these guys out. I know they're our enemies, but you know, we've got to assist. We can't let them fall, because then, you know, we'll be in a bit of a pickle. So this is going to give us more time. This is what it really comes down to, because there seemed to be a little bit of disagreement in the comments on what we should do. Some people felt like we shouldn't go to war too early if we weren't ready to, while others were saying that, you know, it'd be best to declare war now and try and get this started here. Now, we are vastly outnumbered, guys. That's really what's important here. We can actually see their troops now because we have the intel, and on this frontier, it's not that bad. But in areas like here, it's much worse. So that's why I put more troops up that way. But overall, we are outnumbered, guys. There's no doubt about it. We're certainly a bit outnumbered. We need more artillery. I should probably build a little bit more of those. I know anti-air we have 10. Yeah, maybe we should put a little bit more into artillery as we get the factories. So I think that this is a good mix between the two strategies, the strategy of waiting and the strategy of getting involved. This will allow us to build those forts, which I think is going to be important because we're outnumbered. So getting forts in the areas where I'm not going to attack, which are all up along here. We're gonna focus our attacks where we have our tank units. I think that's the best way to do it. I don't think those infantry are going to do well. 20 with infantry divisions, yeah, they're not going to do too well in the attack. So there is a fortification here. Yeah, a little bit, just a level 1. We'll see if we can break through. Probably not. Looks like it's gonna be too tough of a fight. Maybe. It's yellow. And that's red now. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to reduce this and let them get their planning up. We'll bring these guys over here. We'll get our planning bonus going, and then we'll declare war, and then we'll do the battle once we get that planning bonus up. So let's take a look at here. It looks like we lost this, so probably might need a little bit of a planning bonus there as well. And then we'll try and push those guys back into the sea. Let's take a look at the situation here. Another damn invasion here. All right, let's again. It does look like this side is going to lose. Let's have them go here and here. Yeah, it does definitely look like they're going to lose the syndicalist. They are not in a good position across all fronts. They are doing quite poorly. So there's nobody here, so we can grab this port. We're going to send both units in to make sure that they grab the port. There's another port here, but that'll cut off the unit that's there. And this is, which country is that? I don't recognize the flag. Let's take a look here. It's Flanders. Okay, Flanders, Wallonia. But yeah, they're just in such a bad position across the board, guys. Alright, so we'll attack there. Again, we're building up there. It looks like they're actually attacking us here, so we're defending now. That's fine. We're killing Germans, helping out. And then here, there's a lot of troops there. That's going to be a tough fight to get the win here. They just keep on pumping divisions here. They're not facing any attrition, though, so there's that. Yeah, they keep on exhausting themselves. Let's try this now. Let's try sending the tanks in. And then what we'll do is we'll throw in the infantry once we get a little bit better here and their organization gets up. We might not even need them now, actually. It looks like we're winning there. All right, excellent. So that could be a win. We'll have to see. So let's go ahead and get these guys here destroyed. And that'll be a quick battle. Somebody got wounded, unfortunately. All right, and then we'll have this guy here come on over this way and attempt to attack these guys. We don't want to do it across the river. I think that'd be foolish, actually. So let's go across here and then just do this there. All right, excellent. So we'll have those guys move over that way. It looks like they did a pretty good job pushing them back into the sea there. And yeah, we are going to win this battle. They might bring more troops, but yeah, we're still winning. Those tanks are actually pretty good. Again, anybody who says they don't like light tanks, you know, they're not as good as medium tanks, of course, but when it comes to speed, man, you can't beat them. Alright, yeah, still not going to win here, guys. Let's just get the planning bonus. It was almost up when I attacked, but we can get it up to 30%. That's not very high, actually. Yeah, not very high at all. Alright, so helping out there. Still looking to get the win here. Let's go ahead and support it now. Make sure we get that win because more troops are coming in. Yeah, they're going to try and bring more troops over this way. They don't have Paris. They're holding out there. That's excellent. And they got to hold this province too if we want this to work out. So we got to get over to this way. Yeah, and they did bring more troops here. Good thing we did get the infantry involved. All right. Yeah, that's a lot of divisions. I don't know how helpful we're going to be there. But we also want to make sure they don't break out here. Yeah, they're in a very rough position, guys. So we can now modify our government. And there's two choices, the Chief of Staff or Chief of Army. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to get Vrangel here temporarily because he gives us land fort construction cost plus 50%. We speed it up by plus 15%. So this will be a temporary one, and then we'll move probably to the School of Maneuver here to get that division speed. That's for all divisions. It's going to be super powerful, and it has additional benefits. Improves your armor's attack and defense, improves the soft attack of mechanized and motorized. Overall, there's some very good options here. Fantastic options. It's kind of hard to pick which one was the best one. Yeah, this one's pretty good too. But yeah, we are going to go for this one eventually, but this will be their start here. So that we can build those forts faster. Try and get them constructed as quickly as possible. Get this line built out. I don't know if we've finished any of them. No, we didn't finish any. We just started. Alright, so winning this battle here. And man, all of our generals are getting sick or wounded. Alright, so we need to break through there. So the best way to do this, let's go and delete that there, is to go after the port here. And the best way to do that would probably be to go over here. And if they want to go that way, we'll let them. So let's go over this way and then do the attack across here to try and get to the port. And just try and kill these German troops. We did win here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and bring this guy over there. We will actually just go ahead and reduce this here. We're going to try and get them there. It's going to be a tough fight, though, because they do have the level fortification. Another option would be to shoot across here, I suppose. I'd love to be able to conquer them and get them knocked out of the conflict. Again, none of this, the one negative with helping them here is that, you know, we're not getting any war participation for this, so that's one disadvantage. Oh, and they did get across there, so we'll stop that now. No reason to attack across here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I was just doing it when there was nobody there. So let's go ahead and let these guys get their organization back up, get their planning bonus, all that good stuff. And then let's go ahead and do the attack here. It looks like this got a little bit messed up here. Just want them here. You guys stay here and let's go and attack them this way and go after that port. So yeah, we'll come down this way and attack over here. It looks like the British are already working on doing that. We're all working together, man. We have to make sure we don't get cut off. We can't get a loss on either of those two. Mass for the motherland. Got more political power. Excellent. But yeah, we should start constructing those forts a lot faster now. Another civil conflict in India. Did build up this army here. Sent a lot more troops over there. Not quite enough to defend all the provinces, though. We really need more troops. But again, we are lacking on some equipment. We could build more infantry, I suppose. And maybe even build some more of these guys. Yeah, we'll get more of them. And then maybe like 5 more infantry divisions. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll get those. Remember, we do have a limited number of divisions, so we don't want to completely build out. I don't know if these count. Let me just take a look. Those do not count. So we have to count these ones. This is a total of 13 divisions, putting us at 125. We want to have room for the medium tanks once we start building those. So we have to make sure we keep track of this and don't build too many troops where we won't have enough to get the medium tanks going. All right, so yeah, the front looks a lot more defended, a lot better defended with some of the adjustments I made. Like I took the purple army out of this province. We don't need to have 2 armies defending that. Yeah, I think that's going to help. All right, another invasion here, and they do have a port. Quite dangerous indeed. Maybe we should go help them before they lose all that territory. Yeah, but I mean, you got to get one invasion defeated. This one looks like it's going to be done. So we'll move there, and then let's go ahead and create a new front over here. Yeah, this is bad, guys. British are in a pickle. They've got invasions from all sides since they don't have a navy defending their defending the coastline. They can't stop the invasions. It's typically not something the British have to deal with. All right, so do we have the planning bonus up? We do not. We're gonna wait until we get the full planning bonus there before we do the attack. Yeah, and I don't think that this is ever gonna be effective no matter what I do here. You could just do the attacks just to wear them down some, but I don't think it's gonna be effective. There's just too many troops there. And they're taking casualties and such as well with that attack. But I don't know that we could do anything over here either. It's just Italy's kind of in a stalemate. Yeah, just in a bad position. We could help out here, push them back across there. I think that would probably be more effective. And then having these tanks here in Italy probably wasn't wise. They're not going to be as effective, especially because I didn't send any tanks to the British. I should have. Well, I don't know what happened here, but yeah, where the hell did they go? That's strange. All right, well, let's go straight over to the port. Try and get that taken. All right, so they are attacking us here, and so this is a river penalty that they're facing. We do have a tiny fort, but it's damaged. And they did, yeah, that's a bummer. Well, maybe if we can win here, there's no fortification here, and this would cut off the troops that are here. So I think that's where we'll go after next. We did get the Legacy of the Whites. That gave us some army experience, and we get army experience daily now. So we'll be increasing that. That'll be really helpful for improving our armored tanks. So let's see what we want to get next. So we get more stability, and we can build military factories quicker. That'd be extremely helpful. This would get us division organization. That's always helpful as well. Let's see what other options we have available here. Air doctrine bonuses, radar technology. That's the mountain ones. We can improve those guys, get that researched a bit quicker. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and get these two guys because there's some great bonuses here. So let's go after. I mean, our stability is pretty damn low. So let's get the stability up, guys. Okay. So yeah, here it's actually yellow now. That's interesting. All right, yeah, we'll keep on sending the troops in. Yeah, it's green now. We might actually push those guys back into the sea. At the very least, we'll be defeating divisions and forcing them to retreat. So this is actually now a loss. That's interesting. Have we not reinforced yet? Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just we haven't gotten onto the... No, there's nobody in reserves. We're all there. And they're winning just because they have so many troops here. We'll stay there because we worked so hard to take the province. And we're killing a lot of Germans as they attack across the river here. So it's helpful. Ooh, Persia declared war in Afghanistan. All right, so that's interesting. I don't know if they'll ever get a focus to attack us, but something to look at because we don't have any troops down here. And so it'll be just one front now, so I guess there's that. It'd be easier to have a line there. Okay, how are we doing on getting these fortifications built? Let's see. All right, we've got some of them done. Excellent. Slowly getting that done. That's gonna be a nice 20% combat bonus. I think we will lose here, but we'll keep fighting there. Let's take a look at the situation here. These guys should have moved back here. Yes, they did. They do not have a port. We need to assign them here. And then we'll just try and push these guys back into the sea here. They've got to be taking like a lot of casualties with all these failed invasions. You know what? This is actually going to help a lot. Defeating our enemy, I mean. Now, fighting the Entente is not so helpful. Alright, so I think we did force some of them back into the sea. We're gonna have to wait a little minute though. Our guys are tired, they're exhausted. But yeah, this is really gonna help killing just a ton of German troops. We need both of these guys in the same province. So let's work on the south here first. And so that we can attack into the same area. Let's in fact have them attack that guy. So we'll get those guys moving over there. Slowly. But yeah, it definitely does look like we'll lose here. We'll get pushed back over to this province. Again, we'll just keep on fighting until they push us back. And, you know, maybe we'll turn it around. We should speed this up a little bit. Get up to speed 4 here. Let's do this attack again. There we go. We are green. See if we can't get those guys pushed back in the sea and then allow us to move our troops over to here or to help out against the Italians in the north. Yeah, it is kind of waffling here between red and yellow. Never know. Maybe we'll turn that around. They are trying to get that port back, so it's probably a good thing we moved our troops over here. Let's go and attack them there. Kind of push them back a province. Yeah, I think this is important. I mean, it's not only getting us army experience, which is always helpful, but it's causing lots and lots of casualties. We are very close to getting cut off here. We should probably retreat, or just keep our eye on it, make sure they don't cut us off. Yeah, I think we should probably retreat here, guys. Let's go ahead and push them back across the river there. I think that's important. So let's hurry up and get our troops moving. Let's have them retreat. Make sure we don't get cut off and destroyed. And Japan has started their conquest. They have declared war on the Philippines. So remember, the Philippines is not America's puppet anymore. So this will not start a conflict between the co-prosperity sphere and the Entente. But this is going to result in they're getting aggressive. Let's see what happens, guys. Still got war here in China as well. Conflict going there. And then we got the new conflict here in India. Huh. Am I at war with these guys, or is it just marked because I'm helping? Yeah, I think it's just marked because I'm helping as a volunteer. Kind of got me a little bit worried there. I was like, oh man, I didn't know we were at war. Let me see if I have anybody in the stockpile. Yeah, not enough to really to mess with those guys at all. We could deploy some of these troops. I think that's exactly what we'll do. Let's go and deploy just these ones here that are closer to being done. We'll let the rest of them. Oh, do we want to get another light tank going? Let me see how we're doing. We're short light tanks. We're just gonna, get the light tank problem fixed. Let's go and take these troops, and we'll get them put onto their front. I want to say we need like maybe 20 divisions over here, and we'll have them all be infantry. Oops. So we'll get those guys training up there, and then with these 2 tanks, we're gonna put them into this red army again, trying to get like a maybe not full size, but pretty large army of tanks over there. All right, so pushing them back here. Let's go ahead and we'll send them all over there. All right, excellent. So retreating over here, try and push these guys back across the sea here. And did we finish this up? We did. Excellent. Very good news. So where do we want to help out? In the mountains here, where we're probably not going to do anything, or here where we have to attack across a river and we're probably not going to do anything. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. There's a little spot here where we don't have to attack across the river. Okay, so that's where we'll go. Send them over there and try and help out. And again, this is all letting us get those fortifications built up. Because we're not going to be able to launch an offensive all the way across the front, guys. We just won't have the numbers. That's why we're focusing our tanks in an area. And so the places that we're going to focus, and I guess we're going to get this picked first. I don't think, we don't have anything else here to get that I want to get right now. So let's go ahead and go for something else. Still very much in 1940. Let's go after these T-43s. I think that's a good option for us. So the focus will be first on here, getting control of the oil here. I think that's imperative. That's really going to hurt their war effort. And just cut them off here again with the tanks, attacking across here, cutting them off, and then using the mountain troops, which this is going to be full of mountain troops right now. We currently have 6 mountain divisions in here, and we'll send any more that we train over here as well. And they're going to be attacking down here and taking all these mountain areas and getting these guys destroyed. So that will be the plan here. And then when they're done, we want to launch a couple different offensives. One here to at least reduce the size of the front up to maybe this river here, at the very least. So that'll be one part of the plan here. And then the other part will be to get these guys knocked out. They have no allies next to them. They might pump troops into the ports here, of course. But yeah, the key here is to try and get them knocked out of the conflict as well. So that's going to be our 3 initial offensives, and that'll create a front line that goes from like here to like so. And that is definitely manageable, even if the Germans send a lot of troops, I think. So that's the plan. We'll see how well it works, of course. More invasions here. The British are in some trouble. Oh, Lord. So far, no ports yet, but yeah, not looking good, guys. Any more up here? Yeah, they just keep on facing these invasions, but we need to help them get these guys destroyed here. That doesn't look good at all. Okay. These guys, I think, are already going to win that fight, so let's attack over here. Yeah, we got to help, get, the invasions that have been cut off. We need to help them finish that up. The British do not have a lot of troops here, and the troops they do have here don't seem very good. So, yeah, they're just in a bad position. They haven't even sent troops to help the French out. I can't believe how weak the Syndicalists are. I mean, it's quite impressive just how weak they are. I'm very surprised. Let these guys get their planning bonus before we do the attack. I don't think we'll be able to win here. Yeah, and they're attacking across the river, so let's let them exhaust themselves in that silly attack. And we'll see how well that ends up going there. Let's take a look at our equipment situation, see if we can build more troops. How are we doing on medium tanks? Okay, this is what we need to do. We need to shift production over to medium tanks now. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm getting the new tanks. 82 days here. So we'll wait to shift production over. We'll just get like 1 more factory going into the medium tanks for right now. Getting the light tank situation dealt with. We also have the mechanized equipment. I didn't build those. That needs to be built for the medium tanks. We're going to be using mechanized for them. So let's go ahead and give 5 factories here. Start getting that built out. See if there's anything else that we might want to change up. How are we doing on artillery? Have we got that solved yet? Not quite. We're getting the anti-air solved, though. Okay. Starting to get a lot of these problems dealt with, guys. We could build 1 more tank unit, of course, but I think we're still short tanks, aren't we? Light tanks, yeah. We'll finish that up. All right, so just kind of slowly getting things done. Man, I don't think we can win here, guys. Let's get the planning bonus so we have the full run. I'll try. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, we're not going to be able to win that. No, sir. Yeah, that is not going to be a win, unfortunately, guys. All right. So, yeah, in a very, very bad position. That's what the left is. Again, we're just trying to hold out here and help them out just to give us more time to get ready. Looks like we lost that attack. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, well, we'll do it again. But yeah, it does seem that we are losing these attacks. This is interesting that they're not... Huh. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that they're not being considered cut off from supply. Yeah, I mean, they're still having supply even though they don't have a port here. I guess the local supply is enough for them to be able to, not be destroyed there. And this is getting messed up. Every time this gets adjusted, I think it'll get messed up. Oh, Lord, I don't even know if I can pull this back. Here we go. Yeah, we just want to focus on right here. Could also help protect Paris. That's actually quite important. Maybe we should help protect Paris and just kind of reduce this some. They have troops here. Yeah, overall, this is... we might just need to stay on defense. Just kind of help defend their territory there. These guys keep getting weaker. If we get the planning bonus all the way up, which we are there, let's try and do the attack here now. See if we can't win in Milan. Doesn't look like it. Again, we do have tanks that are attacking in this city. But yeah, it looks like because they're sticking with their fight across the river, we have some chances here. At the very least, we'll help with the defense that is happening here. Also, they just took Genoa. Oh Lord, man. Yeah, and they have a port here. They're just not protecting their ports enough. Okay, so this is not going quite as well as I was hoping it would. We're gonna keep the attack going though, because again, we're helping out with the defense. Let's see if we can't get the win here. Oh, they don't have a planning bonus. That makes sense. Yeah, that's probably why they're not doing as well as I was expecting them to do. So we'll get the planning bonus up. I think that'll help. And we need troops over here in Paris. So let's go and send this one infantry unit is going to go all the way to Paris. He'll help out there. I think that'll be a key towards defending the capital there. Yes, this is not going to work out. Not surprising, I suppose. Let's go ahead and move over here real quick and try and see if we can't push them back before they pump more troops over there. There's no attacks going on here, so I don't know what is happening here just yet. There's only one division though, so it seems like it would be smart to get this wrapped up. I'll bring this guy back over to here now. There's one point here to attack across. Level 2 fort there. Yeah, they are stacked. Yeah, very much in stalemate in Italy. And while here, the French are losing. So we did finish up the research for the light tanks, so we'll be able to get the more modern light tanks, and we'll be getting it a little bit earlier than we would have. So that'd be helpful. We should probably go ahead and get the, well, this technology is a little bit ahead of time here. It doesn't take that long, though. I don't think it's adjusting it that much, honestly. You know, we'll go ahead and get it. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Since it's you know, not something that takes very long to build in the first place, or to research, I mean. Probably maybe 35 days or something like that. So let's go and get the new light tanks out there. Get those built in. I think that'd be helpful. And really kind of continue focusing on the production of those light tanks. I think we're almost out of the negative. Excellent. Same thing with anti-air. That's improved a lot. Remember, we were like short almost 3,000 or something like that. So much better in that regard. Okay, so that's not going to work. Let's try here. No, that's not going to work either. All right, well, we'll continue going. I mean, we gotta fight them. So here we might be able to win there. Probably not. If we got assistance from the French, we would. But yeah, like this, we're not going to win. We are helping defend in Paris. I think that's part of the reason why they're looking so good there with the green. Us helping them, put it all on me, of course. Without us, they would lose. Take full responsibility. It is green now. Excellent. This would cut these two off at the very least from each other. So that would be helpful. It looks like they're all retreating over there too, so it leaves just these two divisions. It's still green here. All right, excellent. So yeah, again, I know that we wanted to get involved with this war here, but we would have to build the forts anyway. So yeah, I don't know how well we would do if we didn't get these fortifications built up across here. Just because of how outnumbered we're going to be. And this is without the Germans over here. Remember, the Germans are going to pump troops over this way, especially if they have defeated the left here. If they defeated the French. Yeah, man, this is terrible. I captured... Oh, we captured. Okay, we captured Norwegian operative. Why is Norway trying to spy on us? What did we ever do to you? I guess they're worried about this frontier. Norway is not in a faction. Working on the 1936 fleet plan. You just never know what's going to happen in a mod like this. You just don't know, like, who's going to attack who. You know, it's not like in vanilla. These guys got cut off, unfortunately. It's not like in vanilla where you feel pretty confident that, you know, Norway, for instance, isn't going to attack you as Russia. But in a mod like this, you don't know that. They could very well attack you. It does look like we're going to lose that. Maybe. Yeah, actually, we're gonna win it. Excellent. This is big, but we have to stop this guy from moving over here. It's gonna be days before he gets there, but we still have to get the win. So what we might do is kind of switch over the attack here, and have one of these guys attack him and stop him. But the question is, will we be able to stop him for long enough? So we did get the research done for the close air support. We should have a research bonus here, but yeah, this is well ahead of time, so we won't get that. We could do the naval bombers. I don't think we're going to get those just yet. We'll just build the old ones. There's a lot of other stuff to get, guys, so I think we should focus on those things, like getting the anti-air improved. Also, it looks like one of the operations is done. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. So let's get the anti-air upgrade, and then let's go and take a look at how we did in this. So we got army experience. We gained intel on their army. But the question is, oh, okay, I'm doing this on the wrong country. I see what's happening. So we can steal their military blueprints, but yeah, I did the wrong one. All right, that makes a lot of sense. We want to do the Germans, guys. We want to infiltrate the German army. Good God. All right, so let's redo this, guys. We'll do these two here. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. Why I was having issues with this. Why I couldn't steal tech from the Germans. Be refunded in 60 days. Wonder why. Huh. Not entirely sure what's going on with that. We do have the close air support, the new close air support, so let's go ahead and put those out there. And let me see if we have any in the stockpile to get out there training. We almost have 100 fighters. We finished up our focus. Alright, so that's going to increase the stability. We're almost back up to 50%. And of course we can build military factories quicker, though we're currently working on fortifications. But that'll help us later because we're definitely not done. So we have to get... Okay, so yeah, we got to get this one here. So let's go and grab that because this gives us some nice bonuses. We'll get this one. This is more division organization and of course more army experience. Alright, so we are now losing these defenses, guys. Not looking good. Let's move these guys over here to help out since that's where they're attacking. We could help out there as well, though. We're already in the defense here, so we're going to have to wait. And yeah, I just don't see us... I guess we'll defend right here, but yeah, I don't see us winning there, man. Yeah, overall it's just losses across the board. We did win here, though, so that's awesome without me doing what I was going to do. Yeah, because I wouldn't pay attention. Let's go ahead and have these guys get a planning bonus while they sit here. Alright. So, again, just all giving us time. Time to get our fortifications built. Time to get ready for this conflict. We actually did get a lot of these built already. Excellent. We still might need to get fortifications along here. Let's take a look and see how our radar coverage going. Pretty good. We didn't build it up here higher, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't know why I didn't do that. I probably just missed it, I suppose. Yeah, so we'll build that up some more. Get up a little higher. Another damn invasion here, another invasion here. Just overall, just having a lot of difficulty because the British don't control the sea. Alright, just trying to keep them in the fight, guys. As long as we can. Central America has capitulated, not surprising. Mexico will probably be defeated here soon as well. And then that will allow the Entente to focus entirely on the invasion of the British and the French. Yeah, this is, I mean, they have the situation down here, but that'll be wrapped up soon too. But yeah, I think the syndicalists are just about done. The Third International is just a matter of time. Now, a few people had suggested, that this isn't the only chance that we have to not have to fight the German faction alone. Oh, that's over. You know what? I think we should focus on one of these invasions that are a little bit more threatening. Right here. Because the Entente and Germany could end up going to war. Apparently they do. Like they continue World War I. Entente tries to get a win. There's a lot of grievances, of course, between those two sides. This isn't just about Germany and the syndicalists and their problems. So eventually they very well might fight each other, and the Entente is pretty powerful now that they have the Americans involved. So we helped them, of course, win their civil war. If the syndicalists had been involved, then it would have been a completely different situation. If the syndicalists had been, if the Third International had gained America, then it kind of would have been reverse. And I think the Entente would be the one that would be losing right now. But because we helped the Americans, it did result in Third International being pretty weak. And so that's one option, waiting for the Entente and Germany to go to war. But here's the problem with that. If we wait for that to happen, what happens if Germany attacks us first? Which they might. If they decide to attack us first, then we might find ourselves at war alone against a very powerful German faction. And just, waiting. Man, this halves it, man. I almost want to get this just to half it. I know we need the army experience for other things. Improving our tanks. Man, I'm really, really tempted. Really tempted. We'll just do it. We'll just research. But yeah, we could find ourselves at war against the Germans all alone, which would be quite threatening, and just hoping that the Entente gets involved. I mean, how many times have we done that before in the past? Just sitting around waiting, hoping that some AI faction helps us out. in a conflict, which you don't know that they're going to come, that they're going to help you. So it's not the way I like doing it. It could improve them further. I think that might be what we're going to do, guys. Could get the better radar as well. That's an option. So yeah, let's go ahead and get more support companies. We'll get the reconnaissance one. And we do need to upgrade these. Excellent. Let's take a look and see how we're doing. Are we ready to build more troops here? Again, just trying to solve our equipment issues. We're taking losses, of course, in this conflict, so that's one negative of being involved. But overall, I think it's worth it. I feel like we could probably stop building so many motorized. And then that should have went into whatever we assigned that to. I think it's going to go into mechanized here. Yeah. Okay, so once we have this researched here in 13 days, we're going to really shift production over to medium, to all the stuff we need for the medium tanks so we can get those built. Another war with Egypt here, attacking Ethiopia. Again, this faction just continues to build up their power. They also have a new member that joined, I think that was last episode. Syria is free here, and they're part of the Cairo Pact. Okay, Persia has almost finished up in Afghanistan. I wonder what they're working on next. Alright, so Germany is working on expand the Ostwall, which is the land forts. Okay, so those ones are against us. Yeah. So I don't know where their, let's just see if we can find it, where their attack Russia is. Where's the attack Russia stuff? Somewhere, not entirely sure where it is. Okay, so that's the naval ones. Doesn't lead to conflict anywhere, does it? No, this is all naval stuff. So where is the attack Russia? That's what I want to know. Do they have one for attacking Russia? You would assume, unless it's like an event. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe down here somewhere? Cairo Pact. Huh, you got the Ottomans. Yeah, not entirely sure. Do they not plan on attacking Russia? Maybe the Germans don't attack Russia. Yeah, let me know, guys. If the Germans don't plan on attacking Russia, then that's what I was assuming, is that they were going to attack us once they were done with the Syndicalists, and then we're fighting by ourselves. So that's the whole reason why I feel that it's so important to keep them alive. That's the reason why I was kind of figuring that. But if they're not going to attack us, yeah, we should probably go around here. We'll just be defending that. If they're not going to attack us, then I suppose it doesn't really, matter. We can, we can take our time if we wanted to. Of course, maybe we don't want to. Maybe we just want to get involved with it. Let's go and get the Chief of Army now. So some good bonuses here. Again, this was a tough choice, as always, because there are so many great bonuses here. But I think the Chief of Army Armored Spearhead Doctrine, Markov, Sergei Markov would be the best one. It's going to increase max speed for both the armor and the motorized and mechanized. So it's just going to make our tank division so much faster. Plus we get a plus 5% to the attack. So yeah, very, very nice. I like that. I like it a lot. You guys know I like that division speed. I haven't attacked here because I don't think we'd win. I don't have our planning bonus up anyway. Yeah, we just wait until we get the planning bonus. But yeah, we probably wouldn't win anyways. So yeah, just helping out in the defense with France, helping them hold out for longer. I'm sure we are having an impact there. Damn, I was going to attack these guys. We'll probably still attack them. Yeah, it looks like we might be able to get to Milan. Oh, they're pushing forward here. Oh, that's not good. Maybe we can get up behind them. Yeah, we'll have to try. But yeah, Italy's going to fall. Italy's not doing well. Mexico has capitulated. Yeah, not surprising. We expected that to happen. Actually took longer to defeat them than I thought it would, so good job to them. They held out against the Americans for a while. This would be another place to attack here, but yeah, this looks like we're going to get in here. This is their capital too, so that's going to be big. They're sending more divisions over there. That might stop us. 3 days, and it's a little over 2 days here. Come on, man, you can do it. You can do it. Get to Milan. I've always liked these volunteer helping out with volunteers. I've always found it really fun. Obviously, it's not as fun as having full control of the army and actually getting war participation for what you're doing. But yeah, these are fun. Just controlling a few divisions. I think the Italians are done, man. Oh yeah, they are done for. Again, the Syndicalists look like they're done for, period. Just across the board, they look like they're just in such a shitty position. We're gonna have to pull this back. Spoken on the defense, that didn't go well. Alright, so this was what I was waiting for before we ended this episode here. Let's go ahead and get the next one here. We're gonna shift production over to medium tanks here, and let's go ahead and really, again, just really pump into these. Get 10 into them, 5 into here. We already got the mechanized, but that won't be quite enough, so we're gonna need a bit more there. And then just kind of pull back on stuff that we're stacked on. Okay, so we could probably pull from the infantry equipment. Let me see how we're doing. Replacing losses, actually, before I do that. No, we cannot pull back on the infantry equipment. We do need to keep them going. And we are, of course, we are trying to replace the older equipment. What can we pull back on? We got to pull back on something. Artillery's almost done. Anti-air. Maybe anti-air. We got 10 going there. Yeah, we'll pull a couple from there. We might have to wait a little bit. Yeah, we're going to have to wait just a little bit to get this all done here. But yeah, let's go ahead and design. Oh, we got these guys done. You know what, guys? We'll do this next episode. Yeah, we'll do this next episode. We're going to go ahead and design the medium tank division design. Again, I'm looking pretty close to this. I'd like to get 40 width, though. I almost want to. Yeah, I think we might use that army experience to get the 40 widths. We'll duplicate this, and it'll save us a little bit of experience. Well, not really. Not if we have to change all these. I guess if this is the same, then that saves us that experience. Yeah, so there's that. That'll save us. But overall, it's not going to save us a ton of experience. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We can pump these guys out there, get them going to the front. But yeah, we'll do that next episode, guys. Unfortunately, this one is over. But yeah, we've done a lot towards... Yeah, I think we'd be able to defeat these guys here. They don't have enough troops here. But yeah, we've done a lot towards making sure that we're not going to lose this conflict. Just building these forts alone, I mean, that's big. 20% combat bonus. I don't know if we're going to build any higher, and I don't know that we're going to build... You know what? We do need to build into these two. Yeah, because the line is supposed to be here, right here. This is what I'm trying to do. I want the line to be right there, guys. Push them back here. Also, we'd have to have coastal forts here, since that's across a strait there. So yeah, we'll... I guess we'll just keep on building up here, building up the fortifications, and then we need to go back to building military factories because we just don't have enough. And get those medium tanks built. That's going to be super helpful. But yeah, the British are done for. I mean, it's just a matter of time, guys. And then they'll be done for. Can we win that? No, we can't. All right, we're going to stop it. But yeah, the British are done for, guys. There's no way that they're going to be holding out much longer. And with that allows, you know, them to focus entirely on the French here. And I think, yeah, I think they're done for, guys. Okay. And then, of course, we have the Italians here, which they're done for, too. So we could attack right there. Those guys are pretty weak. Maybe we'll attack their next episode. Sorry about the loud vehicles there, guys. But yeah, this is Third International's collapse, man. They're going to be defeated here. I don't know, maybe a couple more months, 3-4 months. Yep. Maybe if we attacked here, we could shift, but shift it over. But I don't think so, guys. I think they're done for no matter what we do. Because of the taunt. I did not expect that. I thought this was going to be a fair fight between the Third International and the Reichspakt. I don't know how you pronounce that. That's right. But I thought it would be a fair fight here. And so that's why I was assuming that we needed to make sure that we, you know, help the Germans out so they didn't completely collapse by making sure that Spain wasn't in the Syndicalists. But yeah, I didn't expect the Entente, man. The Entente was, I think they are the ones that really... They tipped the scales of balance in favor of the German faction easily, especially with the Americans involved. So it's over for the Third International, that's for damn sure. We'll just try and keep them around as long as possible and cause as many casualties to the German faction as we can. But I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I will see you on the next episode, which, remember, will not be until next Tuesday, unfortunately, with that CK3 series going. I hope you have checked that out. That's been a really fun series if you like, the Crusader Kings style of game, which is quite different from Hearts of Iron 4, even if it is developed by Paradox. Very, very different game, obviously. But if you do enjoy Crusader Kings, that's been a really fun series, roleplay series, so I hope you go check that out as well. I'll see you guys on that next episode on Tuesday, and thanks for watching.